Before this video starts, I want to say 83% of people watching my videos are not subscribed. So if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. It will mean a lot. And let's get this video started. What's up, YouTube? It's Bird Nation here today. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Today we will be talking about how much does it cost to take care of a bird. The first thing you need to know is there's lots of birds. Like budgies are really cheap, and what's sad about like how cheap they are, people just impulse buy them. They're like, oh, this bird looks cute, they're cheap, let me just buy one. And that's what sucks about, some birds, they're cheap and people impulse buy them. Cocktails are a little bit more expensive. They are $150 to $300. Sometimes you can find it cheaper, sometimes you can find it more than that. And then, further on, there's, bigger birds like Amazons, African grays, macaws, which will cost in the thousands, and, etc. The first thing you need to know is what type of bird you're getting. And the second thing is, the cage. The cage will be $150 to $300, depends on the cage size. And you should do lots of research before you get the cage and before you even get the bird. You should have the cage set up before you even get the bird. And do lots of research and find the cage and like what the sizes for the cage and all that. And then you have to get toys. Toys can cost, maybe $5 to $10 a toy. On Amazon pet store, they're like $10 to $20 a toy. Really depends on the size of the toy. Third, perches. If you're getting dowel perches, which I do not recommend because your bird could get bumblefoot, has a really good chance of getting it if it's on dowel perches because its feet will be in the same position. But just because they're cheap, people will impulse buy them and know nothing about them. But natural wooden perches will be good for them. And natural wooden perches are around $15 to $20 for a piece, I guess, for a perch. And you also need, a food bowl and a water bowl. And you have to get metal, stainless steel, because these are because if you get plastic, lots of bacteria will build up. But metal, stainless steel metal, that will not happen. So on Amazon, stainless steel metals, water bowls and food bowls are around $5 to $10, sometimes possibly $15. And you also have to think about like their food. And I made a video on pellets versus seeds. You guys can go check that out on my last video on which is better. And in my opinion, overall in that video, I say pellets are better. So find your bird a good brand of pellets, and pellets are around $20 to $30 for like 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 2 pounds around there. And then you also have to think about vet bills. If your bird possibly, runs into a window, that's vet bills right there. But you have to examine your bird, like to take to the vet. That's like around where I'm located in my city, it's like $70 to $100. You also, if you want to get a DNA test and stuff like that, and you do that at the vet, that's all money right there. So you also have to think about vet bills. If your bird's ever sick, that could even possibly be in the thousands. Your vet bills could be more than you bought the bird for. But you have to know, taking a bird is like buying a bird is a big responsibility. It's like a kid. It's not like, oh, it's just a bird, I'm leaving its cage the whole day. That's what cages are made for. No. There's this YouTuber called Marlene McCohen. I like this hashtag that she says, engage, not caged. You should engage with your bird instead of caging them. I do not believe in caging your bird all day long. Because if you get a bird, you have to be committed to them. It's like a big responsibility once again. Like bigger parrots, like Amazons and African grays, that need lots of attention. It's like, having a kid, basically. And you have to know, where am I going to put this bird? Like sometimes there's older birds like African gray, macaws, Amazon. Like if I die and this bird's still alive, like where's this bird going to go? Maybe to my family member this and this, to our rescue, lots of places. So you have to make sure you know where you're gonna take the bird if you pass, and you have to let your bird out. If your bird's like a more tamed bird, and they're tamed and all that, you should let your bird out most of the day. Since it's tamed and it's not going to be flying all over the place, all over your house. But make sure wherever you put your bird, if it's out most of the day, it's in a safe space. So, like, let's say it's hot in your house and you have the fan on going, so it doesn't fly onto the ceiling fan. Or let's say you're cooking, you should have it like a place where, maybe the door is shut, and or somewhere that it won't be a hazard for the bird. Just in case, like, it might fly onto the stove or something bad might happen. And obviously, nobody wants that to happen to their bird. So, long story short, the overall, like, what I'm trying to say in this video is birds can be expensive because you're going to be getting them shredding toys. They're going to finish the shredding toys. You have to buy them more shredding toys. And if you're new to getting a bird and you're like, what? Well, I'll just buy them a toy that are going to break and, like, shred. Well, that's what birds are supposed to do. It will be boring, like, just looking at a toy. What's the point of it? Obviously, they're going to, bite it, shred it. I don't know what birds are going to do, forage. So, I hope you guys learned a lot in this video. My new upload schedule is going to be every 3 days. And sorry about my voice. I literally just woke up and I was like, I need to make a YouTube video. So, yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. And I'll be coming out with better videos in the future. Every day I'm improving, researching a lot about how to make better YouTube videos. And have an amazing day.